Flirty, 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 flirty. Ah! It's Wes Craven as Freddy Krueger. That's amazing. I love that. Oh, always look behind the door. Hey guys, welcome back, or if you're new, welcome. Nikita here, and today I will be doing the first of a few movies, which will be Scream, in honor of the new one coming out in the beginning of next year, January. So I thought I'd go through them all with you and just revisit them and everything before the new one comes out, and yeah, let's just have some fun. It is sort of like officially my first movie for my channel. I was going to do a different series first, but it is by the same director, Wes Craven. So this is a bit of an honour for Wes Craven, who is one of my favourite directors. As you probably have heard in some of my other videos, A Nightmare on Elm Street is my favourite horror franchise, which we will get to, and I was going to do that first for my channel, but I thought with Scream, the new Scream, or Scream 5, Scream or Scream 5, whichever you want to call it, coming out, I thought, no, how about we do this? We'll revisit them and have some fun. I hope everyone enjoys it. Let's get into it. Here we go. Scream, 1996, directed by Wes Craven.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Who is this?
Who are you trying to reach?
What number is this?
What
Oh,
number?
a very young Drew
I
Barrymore.
don't know.
Now, who's had popcorn like that? I haven't had popcorn like that before.
Hello?
Why don't you want to talk to me?
Who is this?
You making popcorn?
Uh-huh.
I only eat popcorn at the movies. What's your favorite scary movie?
I don't know.
You have to have a favorite. What comes to mind?
Halloween. What's yours?
Guess.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Is that the one where the guy had knives for fingers?
Yeah, Freddy Krueger.
Freddy, that's right. I like that movie. It was scary. You never told me your name.
Why do you want to know my name?
I want to know who I'm looking at.
What did you say?
Oh.
I want to know who I'm talking to. Don't hang up on me.
Listen, asshole!
No, you listen, you little bitch. You hang up on me again, I'll gut you like a fish, understand? Can you handle that? Blondie.
Question, why aren't the doors locked? Okay, I get 'tis in a small town, I think, but you have your doors locked.
I thought you didn't have a boyfriend.
I lied! I do have a boyfriend.
His name wouldn't be Steve, would it?
Uh-oh.
Oh, God!
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Which is it?
Imagine being Steve and you have no idea what the hell's going on.
What kind of a game?
And she turns on off the lights.
You'll see what kind of
You have
game.
no idea what's going on.
Just do it. I ask a question. If you get it right, Steve lives. Name the killer in Halloween.
No.
Come on, it's your favorite scary movie, remember?
Michael Myers.
Yes! Name the killer in Friday the 13th.
Jason! Jason!
I'm sorry. That's the wrong answer.
No, it's not.
And you should know Jason's mother, Mrs. Voorhees, was the original killer. Jason didn't show up until the sequel. I'm afraid that was a wrong answer.
Hey.
What door am I at?
Oh, hell no.
There are two main doors to your house.
got a
the
million
front door
doors.
And the patio doors. If you answer correctly.
Yeah, who thought of that idea?
Very simple.
The whole house is full of glass doors. Literally. Not the popcorn. Those things are always spooky, like shadows and quick dark figures going across something. And the balls that they have to still keep going, knowing that her mom and dad are showing up. Oh. Owie. Oh. It's crushing her throat. Oh. Good shot. This close. Literally this close. She could have thrown the phone.
Jesus.
The popcorn!
Where is she? Call the police. Casey!
Oh, God.
Casey, babe.
Where is she? Oh my God, I can hear her.
Moves quick and brutal. Oh, that's something you don't want to hear. Let it know.
It's just me.
Uh-oh.
What's going on in there? Are you okay?
Can you knock?
I heard screaming.
Yes,
No,
you
you
did.
didn't.
No, the expo runs all weekend, so I won't be back till Sunday.
Now, just look at his clothes here.
If I need anything.
It will make sense later.
Sworn I heard
So
screaming.
much in television. The Exorcist was on. Got me thinking of you.
Well, that's a nice compliment.
Yeah. Was edited for TV. You know, all the good stuff was cut out, and it got me thinking of us.
You don't know why he snuck through the window.
Thought maybe we could do it.
See? No, no.
Okay.
She put up
You know what my dad
access
said to you?
denied.
Access denied.
Our sources tell us that no arrest has been made and the murder could strike
Believe
again.
this shit. Damn. What is going on? You don't know?
Casey Becker and Steve Orris were killed last night.
Do they know who did it?
Fucking clueless. I mean, they're interrogating the entire
Why
school.
did they go to school immediately? That's
They don't know.
a bit weird.
Dewey was saying this is
There
the
was
worst
nothing to
crime they've seen in
indicate.
years, even worse than.
Well,
The school had
It's bad.
anything to do with it. School. I mean, 2 kids get brutally murdered and no one's been caught. Maybe
Hi, Sidney.
calling off school for a couple of days might be the best bet
That's Deputy Riley today.
in a small town.
Because there's no way a girl could have killed him.
that is so sexist. The killer could easily be female. Basic instinct.
They've been very morbid, aren't they?
Yeah, for like 2 seconds. Before she dumped you for Steve.
I thought you dumped it from me.
I did, he's full of
Yes,
shit.
everyone likes
And
to
are the
reference.
police aware that you dated the victim? What are you saying? That I killed her?
It would certainly improve your high school Q.
Stu was with me last night, okay?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, I love that. The sneaky little misdirections. They're clever.
Only a year ago, Maureen Prescott, wife and mother, was found raped and murdered not far from this peaceful town square.
Now we know what Tatum was going. Cutting herself off. Pretty sunset.
Tatum, just get in the car.
Hello, Sidney.
Hi. Who is this?
You tell me. Favorite scary movie?
Oh, come on. You know I don't watch that shit. Some stupid killer stalking some big-breasted girl who can't act, who's always running up the stairs when she should be going out the front door. It's insulting.
I love how they just call out horror movies
Disappointed in you.
in being a horror movie.
I'm not Randy.
See, that should get you back. Yeah. What do you call it? Your spine.
So, who are you?
The question isn't who am I? The question is
Where am I?
where am I?
So, where are you?
Your front porch.
Well, I call your bluff.
This chick has balls. She does. Did you open the door? I don't know.
If you hang up on me, you'll die just like your mother. Do you want to die, Sidney? Your mother sure didn't.
Fuck you, you creep.
Oh, geez. She's a fighter, I can give you that. Ow. I felt that. No! Oh, what a kick. Oh, it's damn locked. I just heard the killer as he's running up the stairs. I could hear him saying, "Easy, Sid, easy." Now here's the thing. Look, she's only now using the I don't know what you call it, but the machine, like if you're deaf, to use the phone over the computer. Not 3 minutes and they're at the door. So someone had to have called the cops to be there when the attack happened. So it was set up. I just laughed at the thing with the mobile phone falling out of your pocket. If that was this day and age, no one would blink an eye.
Well, we're seeing a lot of you today. You gonna be able to come down on the stage?
I love these angled shots. All these weird angles that Wes does.
Her dad's out of town, all right? She's staying with us tonight.
Does Mom know?
Yes, Doofus.
Let's get you out of here.
Kenny,
Yeah?
I know that you're about 50 pounds overweight, but when I say hurry, please interpret that as move your fat tub of lard ass now!
Hey.
What are you doing with a cellular telephone, son?
Everybody's got one, Sheriff. No, I didn't make those calls,
Nothing.
I swear.
Why don't you check the phone?
What were you doing over at Sidney's house tonight?
You want to get it on?
I was watching TV. I got bored. I
You
decided
wanted
to
to
go
get
for a
it
ride.
on the night before
Casey
too.
Becker's house?
Sheriff, I didn't kill anybody.
We're gonna have to hold you, son, till we get those phone records.
Hey, Dewey, can we go now?
Hold on a second.
God damn it, Dewey.
What did Mom tell you? When I wear this badge, you treat me like a man of the law.
I'm sorry, Deputy Dewey boy, but we're ready to go now, okay?
Whoa.
Oh, embarrassment alert.
The back way of what
So, how's the book? Well, it'll be out later this year.
Oh, I'll look for it.
I'll send you a copy.
Oh. You wanted to Tatum? Bitch went down.
God, I loved it. I'll send you a copy. Bam! Bitch went down.
Hello?
Hello, Sidney.
No!
Oh.
Billy boyfriend. An innocent guy doesn't stand a chance with you.
Leave me alone!
Looks like you fingered
He's trying to mine with her.
Who are you?
Don't worry. You'll
I know a lot of people thought Dewey might have had something to do with it because he comes up right when the phone goes down. And I think when you watch it back a few times, you can see sort of little things that go, hang on a second, will there maybe be eventually a big thing about Dewey? Or they just made it look like that way intentionally?
When convicted murderer Cotton Weary broke into their home and savagely raped and tortured the deceased. Cotton Weary is currently awaiting appeal for the death sentence handed down after the young Sidney testified against him. She was
That's going to be hard.
in the state's case against the...
Now, question. This is a cop car. How the hell do you get the perps, the criminals, in the back seat?
Don't worry, Sid, it's school. You'll be safe here.
Because there's no back doors. It's a two-door.
Leave her alone.
People want to know they have a right.
You have to go behind the seat, and I don't think that's very easy to do with handcuffs on. And that reporter was Linda Blair, The Exorcist.
You owe me.
I owe you shit.
You owe my mother.
Your testimony put him away. It doesn't really matter what I think.
During the trial, you did all those stories about me. You called me a liar.
I think you falsely identified him, yes.
It's a shitty thing to do, to say the daughter's a liar.
Oh, you saw someone leave wearing that coat. The same someone who planted it in Cotton's car, framing him.
Going too far, and then there's going too far.
Jesus.
I know. He called me again last night at Tatum's house.
You see? Couldn't have been me. I was in jail. Remember?
Why would you go to school with ink on your hands? Why didn't you get it? Oh no, you know why? He wants to make her feel guilty for sending him to jail for the night.
Is it? Billy, I was attacked and nearly filleted last night.
I mean, between us.
Traumatized life is an inconvenience to you and your perfect existence.
Stupid.
Exactly.
So sick. Your entire havoc-inducing, thieving, whoring generation disgusts me.
Pathetic.
Sweetie, you're not pathetic. You're not. Oh yeah, someone said that. This is one of the spookiest, like, yeah, spookiest, creepy scenes, I feel. This part. Everyone says that one's a prank, but I have my theories on that, but I can't say it till for another couple of movies.
Is there a problem on campus?
No, everything's under control.
Well, of course, you're here.
And the love story begins between Courteney and Dewey.
All classes are suspended until further notice.
Exactly. Why wasn't this the day before?
Curfew beginning at 9 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, 9 o'clock curfew for 6 months, and then another one for 6 months recently.
You haven't ruled him out as a...
Flirty, 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 flirty. God, whoever that is going to be like superhuman fast, because there's no way in hell you could hide that quickly.
Damn little shits. Would you call me? Not your friend.
It's Wes Craven as Freddy Krueger. That's amazing. I love that. Yes, for anyone who doesn't know, that's Wes Craven. Wes Craven dressed up as Freddy Krueger. You put that down. Always look behind the door. Wouldn't have helped. Now this is one of the best camera footages, horror footages ever. That.
You know, if I was wrong about Cotton Weary, then the killer's
She's
still
already
out
thinking
there.
it.
Don't go there, Seth. You're starting to sound like some Wes Carpenter flick or something.
That's
Don't
cool.
freak yourself out, okay? We've got a
Cool
long way
writing.
ahead of us.
Wes Carpenter. Wes Craven / John Carpenter. I have a theory about this too. I have to wait for a couple more movies, like the other one. They're all connected. The same theory.
Oh! Dork. Oh, now that's in poor taste. What? If you were the only suspect in a senseless bloodbath.
This Billy joined at the video store in the first place.
This is standard horror movie stuff. Prom night revisited, man.
You're making yourself the prime
Why would he want
suspect.
to kill his own girlfriend? There's always some stupid bullshit reason to kill your girlfriend. That's the beauty of it all. Simplicity.
The
Besides,
extra.
if it gets too complicated, you lose your target audience. Do you think Sid would
Oh. His puppy love.
No, I don't at all. No. The dad's a red herring. It's Billy.
How do we know you're not the killer?
You're absolutely right. I'm the first to admit it. If this were a scary movie, I'd be the prime suspect. Are you telling me that's not a killer?
So you have a few intimacy issues as a result of your mother's untimely death. It's
Exactly.
no big deal, Sid. You'll thaw out.
He should understand
He's
that.
been so patient with me.
He's
You know,
not
with all
being
the sex
patient.
stuff. How many guys would put up with a girlfriend who's sexually anorexic?
Billy and his penis don't
Ready?
separate, all right?
And the third theory on this one. That they're all connected. So you have to wait.
Dewey, Vital Phone just faxed us. Those calls are listed to Neil Prescott, Sidney's father. There's more. Guess what tomorrow is? The anniversary of his wife's death.
That's weird leaving your daughter.
Roadblocks and a curfew in effect through the night. If he's not
With that
picked up by morning,
coming
then we'll
up.
do a house like Sidney.
She's with my sister. You want me to bring her in?
Not just yet.
If he's had, a lot of
Find
people
Neil
would be
first, make sure
alive.
he's our man. You stay close to Sidney. Don't let her out of your sight.
Yes, sir.
Well, she's desperate, isn't she, for this story? To follow them to a high school party.
All right, you girls have fun. Not too much fun or I'll bust you.
So he's meant to be watching her. Going to a party doesn't mean you're watching her.
Were we spotted?
Yes.
I don't think so. Here, get the camera.
Well, how are you going to stick the camera in if you don't want to be spotted?
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
Then what are you doing here?
Meant to be keeping
Just
her
keeping an eye on things.
Sydney and not letting her out of her sight, which you are doing right now.
Do you mind if I join you?
Not at all.
What is she doing here?
She's with me. I'm just checking things out.
What was the rule? The number one rule. No one goes anywhere alone. Ah. Uh-oh. Kitty. Kitty cat. See, I would wait till it was up the whole way. For that.
No, please don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. I want to be in the sequel.
Oh. She can fight, I tell you that. But how she couldn't get the doors locked? I know a lot of people go, but she had nowhere else to go. She couldn't go and push the button up and she's right there. I bet you if anyone was her, you'd try. Whether you fit it or not, you'd try. You just wouldn't even think you'd get stuck. But apparently she could get through. Gets me every time when she calls for her mum. See, how's the door unlocked now?
I'll tell you what, once you guys go up to my parents' room, you know, you guys can talk.
I think Sydney would be wondering where Tatum is more than that.
No, it's okay. We do need to talk.
Oh, poor Randy.
There goes my chance with Sid. Damn it.
Randy's watching Randy go upstairs.
How did that last?
How long is it?
I don't know. What did it take you to walk from the house? 30 seconds?
It'll be fine, just
I think
record.
it's longer than 30 seconds.
Placement is perfect.
But it's
Tell me, Kenneth,
perfectly placed in the
has a
movie.
cheesy
It's 30
tabloid
seconds.
journalist ever won-
I've been selfish. And I want to apologize.
No, really, I am the one who's been selfish.
Girl, no, you don't need to apologize. You don't.
Post-traumatic stress.
You lost your mom.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I know, but you're right. Enough is enough. But this is life. This isn't a movie.
It's all a movie. It's all one great big movie. You can't pick your genre.
Oh, he knows. He knows he got through.
Why can't I be a Meg Ryan movie?
Wait for it.
Or even a good porno?
What?
You hurt me.
You've been waiting to hear it, and then you go, what? Just hear his thoughts.
That's why she always outsmarted the killer in the big chase scene at the end. Only virgins can do that. Don't you know the rules? What rules?
The rules.
Number 1, you can never have sex.
Well, the rules are getting broken upstairs.
Number 2,
Because
you
you're
never
rewriting
drink
the rules.
or do drugs. And number 3, never, ever, ever, under any circumstances say, I'll be right back. Because you won't be back.
I'm getting another beer. You want one?
Yeah, sure.
I'll be right back.
The sheriff just radioed. Somebody reported a car in the bushes down the road. I'm gonna go check it out.
Well, that's not keeping an eye on Sydney, is it?
I thought maybe we'd walk.
See, misdirection. That music.
You're not scared, are you?
Well, she came to walk that far on those hills.
So what happened to him, Stu? She probably got
Exactly.
pissed at me and bailed.
They're getting some bomb.
Hello? Yeah?
And in a way, the Halloween theme becomes like a small mini theme of this one too. And this was a lure.
Listen up. They found Principal Henry dead.
It's the reason why he was killed, to lure everyone out of the house.
What are we waiting for?
Let's go over there before they pry him down.
Slow down! Freeze!
Oh.
I'm sorry.
See, she initiated the kiss. And he had to stop it.
I'm sorry. I'm on duty.
At least he commits to his job.
Looking for?
This is Neil Prescott's car.
Sidney's father?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I don't know, when you're arrested, you're allowed one phone call, so I was just curious. Who'd you call?
She's very smart to think of that. Not a lot of people would.
You know, using your one phone call to call me so that I wouldn't think it was you. That's all.
So she, like I said, she's smart. She's picking up on things that a lot of people wouldn't. And she's breaking,
What do I have
as
to do
Randy said, the rules,
prove
breaking
to you that
them.
I'm not a killer?
Watch out!
Oh! Oh. It's always got me, like this layer of this house. Oh! 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 She's lucky. And then very unlucky in a second. And this is so cool because the actor's name, it plays Randy, is Jamie Kennedy. So he's like going, Jamie, behind you.
I told you he's right around the
To
corner.
Jamie Lee Curtis in Halloween on the screen.
Behind
you.
Behind you, kid!
Oh, and that's creepy.
Long 30-second delay.
Oh! Oh! These heels. Shouldn't be making those noises though.
Neil?
So he thinks it's the father because of the car. Yeah, someone killed Kenny.
Oh my god! They killed Kenny! Oh god, Kenny, I'm sorry, but get off my fucking windshield!
I have no idea why she didn't press the brakes.
Sidney?
Oh. Ow, ow, ow. Now, question. Unless he was looking at the rest of the house, what was he doing in there all that time? And why is his gun holstered? That's the one thing that gets me. Well, that'd be maybe the car's got two doors. That's very unlucky. Oh, he's playing with it now. Ay, 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 ay. There we go again, camera angles. Cool. He's gone. See, his gun's holstered. I don't get that.
Stop right there!
Don't shoot, it's me! I found Tatum, she's dead! I think Stu did. No, listen to him! Oh, fuck you both! Oh,
She doesn't know who to trust.
Sid.
Ow, ow, ow. Gee.
Help me. Stu's flipped out. He's gone mad.
Very loud car outside.
No, Billy!
Fuck. Dun dun dun.
Anthony
You did go for the kill
Perkins,
shot though.
psycho. Corn syrup. Same stuff they use for pig's blood in Carrie.
You think he's just not in shining armor and...
Surprise, Sidney.
Dun dun dun.
It's called Guess How I'm Gonna Die!
Fuck you!
We'll never get away with this.
Oh no. Tell that to Cotton Weary.
Uh,
Can't believe how easy he was to frame.
see the realization in her eyes that they're the ones that killed her mom.
Why did you kill my mother?
How about this? Your slut mother was fucking my father. And she's the reason my mom moved out and abandoned me.
Well, Stu didn't know either.
Oh, this is the greatest part. You're gonna love this. We got a surprise for you, Sidney.
Attention.
Oh!
Well, we're behind door number 3, Sidney.
Daddy!
Whoa.
And look,
That's enough.
as I said, remember?
Guess what?
The clothes. He's wearing the clothes we saw when Billy snuck into the room at the beginning of the movie. That's why he was there.
Watch this. I'm ready, baby! Hit it!
It's...
Get up! Yeah, man, get up! Hit it! Ah! Fuck! Fuck! God damn it, Stu!
Right here, asshole.
Man, I thought she was dead. She looked dead, man. Still does.
Hey.
Works better without the safety on.
Hey!
I don't know, Billy, but I'm hurt, man.
Are you alone in the house?
So cool.
You bitch, where the fuck are you?
Not so fast. We're gonna play a little game. It's called
Guess who just called the police and reported you? Sorry, motherfucking ass!
It's over.
You fuck!
I love this part because it just brings a cool comedic part to this.
My mom and dad are gonna be
And that hit was real. You want to get out of that before the cops come away. And then you got your DNA in there. Ow.
I always had a thing for you, Sid! In your dreams.
Ow, ow. Do you know how heavy those TVs are?
Sorry.
Oh my god, Randy, I thought you were
Randy.
dead.
I probably should be. I never thought I'd be so happy to be a virgin. Fuck you!
The rules work for him, but she broke the rules and set in new ones.
Say hello to your mother.
Oh, yeah. Ow.
Yes! Careful. This is the moment when the supposedly dead killer comes back to life for one last scare.
Not in my movie.
Hell yeah. A new Scream Queen is born.
Dad.
This poor dad. And Dewey lives.
Several more local teens are dead, bringing to an end the harrowing mystery of the mass killings that has terrified.
She got a camera crew very quickly. It still gets ya. Okay, so that was Scream from 1996 by Wes Craven, directed, and Kevin Williamson, the writer. Now, that's just a fun movie, no matter what. You can watch, no matter how many times you've seen it, you never get sick of it. It is a horror masterpiece. It really is. Like, it changed everything. It's so self-aware, as they say, meta, and it breaks the rules and follows the rules, and it gave birth to the new Scream Queen from the late 90s onwards, and still to this day she's one, with obviously a new movie coming out. What can you say? Like I said, the directing is A+, the writing is A+. There's not a bad thing I could say about this movie. It is fun. It is, probably for most people, scary. It's got plenty of jump scares. They get everyone, especially that last one, and calling out all the horror do's and don'ts from decades before and decades to come, like realizing and saying what the rules are. These are the rules, and they get broken, people die. And we had that, but we also had a new person come in, recognize what was going on, being smart of what was happening, breaking the rules, and still surviving. She made it. She broke the rules and she survived. Some other people broke the rules, they didn't survive. So it's sort of half and half. But yeah, the acting. Sidney Prescott, who was played by Neve Campbell, is amazing in this role. She just came off Party at 5, and like, I'm not sure if she did The Craft before this or after this. Can't remember. But yeah, this is what sort of blew her into superstardom. As, like I said, it's a big title to get called the Scream Queen. A Scream Queen, sorry, because there are others, obviously. And then you've got Courteney Cox, who plays Gale Weathers, who is a complete opposite to anything you've seen her in, as most people know as Monica Geller from Friends, and she is nothing like her. She is a bitchy, ruthless, not scared to step over you if you're bleeding in the dirt to get her story. And you sort of see, you completely see that in this, but you also see a side to her where her humanity comes through, because there's a lot of animosity from Sidney towards Gale because of the past and her mother and her trial, and the stuff that she had written and said about her family. And slowly through the movie and throughout the series, their relationship changes, and Gale changes for the better for it too. Yeah, that is pretty much the beginning of their relationship, but you see her grow through this, and you see a little bit of it, and then she sort of slips back. And then you got David Arquette, who's just this goofy, lovable character as Dewey Riley, aka Dwight Riley, who's a local deputy, very innocent and childish in a way, and goofy, and he gets called out on it a lot by his sister in front of his peers and workers, and still goes on it, and he has a lot of respect and brotherly affection towards Sidney as well. Sort of like he wants that kind of relationship with his own sister, but he doesn't because they clash. But he has that with Sidney, and that continues on, which is good as the big brother protecting her. And then you had the beginning of the blossoming relationship of Dewey and Gale, which is very tumultuous and up and down throughout the whole thing. And in real life, as they meet and scream in real life, David and Courteney, in the first one they meet, in the second one they're engaged, by the third one they're married, by the fourth one they're still married but they've had a kid, and now at the fifth one they're divorced though. But yeah, it sort of each movie tracked their relationship in real life as well, and it progresses throughout the show as well. Like there are ups and downs and everything, and Dewey got hurt, and that's where you sort of saw the slump back to the ruthless reporter, because she didn't go and check on him when he survived. He was the only one to survive. being thought to be dead. The other one that survived was Randy, who was just helplessly in love with Sidney, who doesn't notice him that way. But and he's the main suspect. He would be for everything. He's a horror fanatic, movie fanatic. So everyone just thought it was him. Once they the killer got onto Sidney's side, it was every time it was Randy, Randy, Randy. Even in the face of death, they were saying Randy until the last second. So, yes, he would, and he explains the rules of the movies, and then they sort of get broken for some people. But sort of like the rules to follow to try and catch the killer more than surviving. And then you had Tatum, who was Riley, who was played by Neve. Rose McGowan, who is the best friend of Sidney and is there for her 100%, and even to the point of risking her friendship by telling her sort of some truths she needs to hear in a way, but also wouldn't matter because it's of Sidney's mother to her, of why things are being said and everything like that, which Sidney just wants to ignore. She knows deep down there was something about it, but yeah, she always had Tatum was there protecting her from Gale, from everybody, and just that like sisterly relationship. And sadly though, she got nobody noticed. Just thought she left. And then we had the two killers, which is a surprise when you haven't seen it before. The whole movie aims at trying to make you think it's Billy, and then it switches up where he gets arrested, and then the phone call to Sidney, it can't be Billy because he was in jail, and the phone calls aren't from his phone. And at the same time, they're hinting at the father is missing. He didn't show up where he was meant to be. They can't find him. It's the anniversary of his wife, that maybe something's going on, and then the phone calls are traced to him. So it was definitely a red herring into making you think it was the father as well. And then you sort of start to think, oh, hang on, it's Billy again, because he just showed up after someone was killed. And he's the only one. They cleverly kill him off for the last act of the movie until the end, and then all of a sudden Lazarus arisen and he is alive. I think that's the right thing, isn't it? Well, it's revealed, isn't it? That he's the killer. But what the shock is for first time viewers is the absolute cleverness of that. There's two killers, and the second one is Stu Mocker, who is played by Matthew Lillard, and I forgot Skeet Ulrich is Billy Loomis. And yeah, Stu is just that comedic friend that says the wrong thing, inappropriate, just jokes and doesn't take life too seriously, and is just until right at the end he's revealed to be one of the killers, but very manipulated by Billy a lot. And you could see that there was a boss play thinking they were equals when they weren't quite equals, as it's seen in the end. A follower, in a sense, towards Billy. And even he's being played because he had no idea what Billy's motives was. And that's what it came down to. The whole thing was bad for Sidney, her mother. And that her mother's rumoured affairs ended up being one of them was Billy's dad. And his mum abandoned him and he blamed Maureen, and that's why they killed her. Framed Cotton, who is now an issue for Sidney because an innocent man's in jail. So that's she's going to feel bad about. But yeah, it was just very clever that they tied in this whole storyline, that is from a year ago that we didn't see, yet we know about, and fits in perfectly. It's just very structured, very well, and it's just a great movie. It's one of the best horror movies out there, series, and that's because it is Wes Craven, hands down. And the writing is impeccable. It's fun to watch. Yeah, so what did you think of the movie? Oh, my dog's barking. What did you think of the movie? Did you enjoy it? What did you think the first time you saw it? Did you guess who the killers were? Did you like it? Did you like how they are so self-aware? Let me know. Tell me in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys think about it. Anyway, I can't wait for Scream 2. Hope you guys do too. And if you like this, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until then, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.